Pay-to-win Minecraft servers are bad. I mean, we kind of all know that. You pay at least $1 trillion, and you receive a massive advantage over non-paying, broke, poor even players. Now, you see, as a man who only owns half a cheeseburger and a couple of pennies, this is terrible. Not only because there is always at least one money whale in terms of wealth and size on the server, but also because it is just unfair when someone gains this huge advantage just because they spent the equivalent of Jeff Bezos' paycheck on a Minecraft server while others are forced to deal with it. So when my friend told me that he wanted to epically troll a Minecraft pay-to-win server, I was on board. What do you mean I'm copying the Horizon? Anyways, the plan was to speedrun the game, as the end wasn't allowed. A classic trolling method. But then while I was explaining the idea to my friend, he decided that he had a better idea. Operation Fortnite. So at this point I had two options. Number one, have morals, or number two, become a masochist! And if you read the title, I'm pretty sure you can tell which one I chose. So, I decided it was time to begin the operation. Now you're probably wondering, Astrox, how will you pull this off? And the answer is, so see what happened was, I used a hack. Disclaimer, do not hack on servers. The only reason I had one was because my friend told me to download it, so I simply followed along. Don't try and hack on servers, and also don't send hate to anyone or the server in the video, because that is quite cringe and rude. Anyways, I logged into the server and checked their shop, to which I found out that if you pay $30 in real life, you get 50,000 in-game cash, thus confirming that the server was pay to win. Now, of course, I wasn't gonna spend money on that. I'm not a money whale. So instead, I went mining. After a while of using my, magic, my friend and I decided it was time to go and find a spot to begin the project. And after toggling my, superpowers, it didn't take too long to find a good spot. Now, the original plan was to use redstone, but apparently redstone was disabled, so we were forced to switch to a different design. We geared up and began digging out a space to build the machine. I was thinking of how to mine the area as efficiently as possible, but it seems my friend had already harnessed his inner Hulk abilities. Efficiency 5? You are a smart man, Havoc. You are a smart man. Yeah, so it turns out with our newfound superpowers, we could mine out huge spaces in a matter of seconds. Only issue is that when my friend used it, it crashed his PC, basically ending all our plans. Now at first I just assumed that he was just not worthy of these superpowers, so I went ahead and tried it myself. Now honestly at first, I thought it would work for sure. Because obviously, I have an RTX 3070 Ti. Surely it won't crash over a silly little hack. Welp. Point proven again. After this, my friend adjusted his settings so it wouldn't instantly fry his PC, and thankfully, it worked. Now that the actual space was dug out, I think it's about time I tell you what the actual plan was. A lag machine. Guys, please stop comparing me to the Horizon. Now, we needed a zombie to actually make the machine work, so I went and searched for one. Wait a minute, where are all the mobs? Okay, let me go up to the surface and check. Maybe that was just a fluke. Okay, where are the mobs? Then I remembered that this was a pay-to-win server, and I crossed my fingers while checking the shop, hoping that I wouldn't have to spend $8 billion on one mob. No! Now I thought it couldn't get worse, until I realized what this really meant.
TPA me. Just TPA me, Astrox. Astrox?
What? Oh my,
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way!
It's actually peaceful, ain't no way.
Bro, I thought I was joking about. At this point, I was ready to give up. But my friend had one last strategy: manual labor. Now this goes against every reason I download my superpower client, but reality seeped in, and this was the only way. And after sucking up my pride, we started throwing snowballs manually.
Totally.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. I'm gonna be real with you. Now, our first problem was that the clear leg instantly deleted all our snowballs. But using my supersonic brain, I knew that clear leg relied on tick speed, meaning that if we just lagged it to death, we could infinitely stall it. So, I started selling diamonds and buying snowballs once again. But after a while of throwing, we were on the verge of running out. Luckily, my friend, who joined not too far back, had spent his time superpowering diamonds and gotten more than enough snowballs. And for a moment there, my net worth rose from 3 cents to $5 $500 trillion. I made Tesla look like a Chinese knockoff RC car company. I became the money whale. This money was short-lived though, as I spent it all on snowballs. It's for the economy, people. For the economy. And after a while of waiting, it was showtime. We started throwing snowballs faster than my dad left me when he found out I was a Minecraft YouTuber. Even faster how fast I destroyed Yi in a rap battle. Now at first you might have thought, this is never gonna work. You're literally manually throwing snowballs. That's sad. But how wrong you are. Except it being sad, that is really sad. Because the TPS dropped faster than a bus full of kids on April 4th. 15 TPS, 12 TPS, 9 TPS. Things were going so well and I couldn't believe how far we were getting. But we couldn't stop now. So we kept throwing and throwing and throwing more and more snowballs. Eventually people started to notice, saying that the server was a tad bit laggy. They even started blaming it on the owner. Poor owner. Now, so many messages were coming through about the lag, so here are my favorite ones. The server is on life support. So true. It's not lagging at all. Please pray for my boy. He's going through the 5 stages of grief. And my personal favorite, I got a feeling it's lagging. Just a sneaking suspicion. And an honorable mention, I'ma go jerk off. Bye. After a while of this, they started blaming it on random people. Poor Crusher kids. Oh yeah, their argument for why he's lagging the server is because Crusher kinda sounds like Crasher. Something tells me I'm not dealing with the most fond of people. Anyways, after a long time of, this, I decided to check up on the snowballs, which was probably the worst mistake of my life. Okay. Oh my gosh! What? Yeah, so rendering the snowballs generates just a little bit of lag. The server was at its knees, cruising at a constant state of 0.5 TPS. At this stage, it was pretty much impossible to play the server, with blocks being a pain to mine, and being pretty much unable to pick up blocks. Anyways, after a while of sitting and lagging the server, I thought to myself, what am I doing with my life? Is there even a point to this? What am I doing this for? And then I checked the player list, and it turns out, everyone logged off. And so, victory at last. And I just want to say, during this entire experience, no admins ever logged on. And at most, it was a chat mod. At this point, I was just trying to see if I could get banned. So I literally sat there AFK for like 3 hours while I played Roblox Arsenal. And after a long gaming session, I came back to everyone telling me to log off as an attempt to restart the server. But since I was AFK for like 500 years, they started devising plans on how to hack my account to get me to log off. Now clearly these money whales wanted me gone, and I wasn't gonna see how they were gonna hack my account. I've done my duty and secured the victory royale at last, completing Project Fortnite once and for all. Anyways, as a last note, please get active, admins. I am on my knees begging, bro. I was literally doing this for like 5 hours straight. Anyways, don't send hate to anyone in the video or the server. I was just doing this for fun. Thank you all for watching, and tell me if you like this kind of content, since I'm just kind of experimenting with a lot of ideas at the moment. And until next time, goodbye.